Hey everyone, I'm back with another beer review. Every summer the weather starts to get warm, we go outside and play, and until it gets hot and humid you could say, well, things are just peachy. Today I have a beer from Tröegs Brewing Company in Hershey, Pennsylvania. This is Freaky Peach. Once again, it is a cask beer as it is aged in whiskey barrels. This, of course, by the name, has peaches and apricots in there, and it's aged in bourbon whiskey barrels. This beer clocks in at 7.5% ABV, and I'm excited to pour this one out. All right off the bat, pouring it out, I was greeted by this wonderful smell and aroma from the peaches. The color is a little bit darker than maybe a standard ale in my opinion. The bottle describes it as a burnt sienna, and to me, it definitely is kind of like a muted, darker orange. I also did forget to mention that this is a sour, which to me is actually kind of interesting that it is a sour that is aged in bourbon whiskey barrels. With that said, as if you've seen any of my other reviews, you know I'm not always the biggest fan of fruit in beer, and I'm not always the biggest fan of sours. So with that said, let's go ahead and give it a taste. Everything that I just said about fruited sours, I'm taking that back right now. Let me rephrase that and say fruited sours that are done poorly I do not like, but I didn't know what to expect with this one, especially with the bourbon, and oh, that is fantastic. It's very hard to describe to get the full flavor profile and describe it in words, but all I can say is run to Hershey, Pennsylvania, go to Tröegs and pick this one up as soon as possible. To describe it, it's got some good flavor there from the peach. It's not overly sour, just a little bit. But what I really like about this is it is really pulling out the caramel and the vanilla characteristics from those bourbon barrels. It has a really nice bourbon-y aftertaste to it to accompany the peach. Honestly, this is a 10 out of 10 for fruited sours. But because I gotta go on a scale compared to the other beers that I reviewed, we're gonna give this a 9.5 out of 10. Just about as high as it can be. If you've ever tried this beer, or any of other Tröegs beers, be sure to let me know down below. And of course, I'm always open to suggestions, so let me know what you'd like me to try next. Until next time, cheers.